All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. Welcome to the Taney County Republican first Friday of the month meeting. For you guys watching online, we are at the lower level of Oaxaca restaurants in Forsyth. Again, we have a great crowd today, so hopefully you guys will join us in person when you can. We're going to go ahead and open our meeting today with a prayer. So, Miss Julie, if you would mind to lead us in prayer today.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for this gathering of people who care so much about this country. We just ask that you're with us and give us the wisdom, the discernment, and the strength to do what needs to be done, to do your will according to our government, and just to be there for us, to comfort us, and to just be everything we need, because government doesn't save, but you do. We ask that you bless this food and for our bodies for the nourishment that it gives us. And all these things we say. Amen.
Thank you, Julie. Next, I'd ask our presiding commissioner, Nick Plummer, to lead us in the pledge.
Please join me.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, we're going to go over a few announcements real quick before we get to our guest speaker, Miss Susan Bearden today. She's getting ready back there, so we're going to give her a couple of minutes and go over a couple of announcements. First announcement is the upcoming April 8th municipal elections are going to be coming up. So we're going to do things just a little bit different this year than traditionally. We're going to have two separate candidate forums. So one will be mostly for the eastern side of the county. We'll have that at our meeting here at Oaxaca next month on the 7th. So again, it'll be the first Friday, just like normal. So, but when we come, we're going to reach out to the candidates. There's a lot from Bradleyville School, Taneyville School, Forsyth, Mark Twain, Central Fire. We're going to reach out to the city of Forsyth here, has some things, Merriam Woods, Rockaway, Kirbyville. So all those different ones that are traditionally closer to Forsyth, we're going to invite them in to have a candidate forum, give them an opportunity to come in, introduce themselves for their respective office that they're running for. And then as far as anything Branson, Hollister, that area, we will go have them on the meeting on the 21st at the Golden Corral. So again, dates are always the same. It's just we're going to hold two separate forums just to give the opportunity, because Mark Twain, Bradleyville, that's a long way for some of their school board people to drive over their lunch break. So again, so just a reminder, guys, the municipal elections does not seem to have a great turnout. Okay, that's where a lot of important decisions and positions in our communities are decided. Stephanie's holding up a. Okay, very good. So Stephanie has those, so we'll take a look at those. Pulled a little bit of numbers just so you guys know over the last couple of years, kind of municipal wise. I'm just going to throw a couple of these from school board out. Bradleyville, so in 24, there was 71 people who casted a vote for school board in Bradleyville last year. 23, they had a pretty good turnout, I guess, compared to 24 of 255. Forsyth had 855. Again, just like the Forsyth question that was on the ballot last year in 2024, 537 people out of 6,400 actually voted on that question. So again, guys, a lot of this stuff is getting decided with a very low number of people. There was a Central Taney County Fire question on the ballot, and they had 313 votes cast of 6,300. You got your Forsyth Alderman, 24 and 23 in Ward 1, and 62 and 92 for Ward 2. So Merriam Woods, we're in the 60s. Rockaway Beach, 23 or 12. 90 people voted for last time. Merriam Woods mayor, 19 for one of their aldermen. So again, we just want to encourage everybody to get out and vote, do some research. That's why we're going to invite a lot of these candidates in so you can hear from them. Also, those who show up, we're going to put that out over our social media site, Facebook Live. Stanley's going to do 2 separate booths on those. So if you are watching, if you are a candidate, we're going to be reaching out to you. But again, you can also help use this to get your platform out for what you're going to be running for. So again, very important to get out and vote and encourage your neighbors, friends, because like I said, a lot of these positions, and guys, some of these is a 2-year term to a 6-year term, depending on what it is. So if nobody shows up, I mean, you could potentially be, we'll just say, stuck with somebody from 2 to 6 years, you know, just because we didn't do our part. So last year, it looks like in 2024, there was only a 7.67% turnout. So out of 37,873, there was 2,900 ballots cast. So, and some of these places in Merriam Woods, there's alderman positions, and no one's filed to run for those offices. So,
and we didn't even get any write-ins.
And no write-ins. So,
Just had to appoint people.
So again, if you know of good people that might be willing to serve their communities and different things, you know, in the Merriam Woods area, there are some I guess some positions that are going to have to be filled. So Stephanie has those. We can probably pass those around later, or have them for people to look at. And I do have a few copies of the basically the candidate list for the April 8th, 2025 municipal election. That's also on Stephanie's website, straight from there, but I did bring a few if you guys would like to have some of those. I brought a small stack, so I'll leave those here if you want to actually have like a paper copy of those. So that is that. So Stanley, did you have any other announcements right now?
Other than we're just having that quick board meeting after this meeting.
Be a quick board meeting after the meeting today.
To get the bylaws approved, which will be going out on everyone's email, and we'll post them online as well.
Okay.
Once
So
we
if
get
you're
them
signed up for the email, those will be going out. Bylaws will be going out
within the next week.
Next week. If you're not on the email list, please see Stanley here. We'll get you on there. If you have any questions, please get with us.
The only holdup is, since no one's paying their dues and signing up to be a member, we're going to talk about membership just a little bit longer. That's one thing we're busy about, because we got a gentleman that's offering us an alternative. So we're going to discuss that.
So again, yes, membership dues, if you have not paid those, if you would like to, there's a couple different ways. If you want to do it online, I think
we're getting
ready
there
to have that resolved shortly. Stanley does take other cash and check if you would like to do.
And I'm taking a week off next week to catch everything up in my personal life, including this.
Okay. So Stanley's going to be on. Yes.
So I paid my dues, but Dave didn't.
Okay.
So is it?
So we're calling out Dave for not paying.
So here's the benefit that you'll read in the bylaws. Right now, if we had an election of officers, you'd be the only one to be able to vote. You have to be a paid member to vote for the election of officers.
So he needs to pay up is what we're talking about?
Well, you'd be able to vote, he wouldn't, he just has to want.
Okay, all right. Serious, I mean.
Yeah. For a voting member, yes, you have to be current on your dues.
Yeah. Each person.
Or run for
And
office.
it's
Yeah, if you wanna-
$35 per person.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
See, Dave?
As of today.
All right. Did anybody else have anything about dues, bylaws, anything like that? Everybody good? All right. Well, if Susan is ready, I'm going to go ahead and invite her up here. Susan Bearden. She's going to be with the the Taney County Republicans Central Committee, and she's going to talk to us today about, I think, maybe a couple things, possibly an event or two coming up that they're going to host, also as a little bit about the Central Committee and how you can join that, run for that, different aspects of that. So without further ado.
And Shane, there's a little bar stool there if she needs it.
Okay.
That's why I said it there for.
No, I don't need it.
You don't want it?
No.
Okay.
Takes longer to get up and down.
Okay. Right here is the center.
No.
Okay.
Okay. I'm Susan Bearden. At least he could have done part of the thing. I got it. No, this I can hit you with.
Okay, all right.
I'm Susan Bearden. I am president of the Ladies Republican Federated Women of Taney County. I am also on the Central Committee of the Republicans. And that's sort of why I'm here today, is talk about the Central Committee. It is, and they do have a Democrat, I think, but we're never sure what or where or when. So, the Republicans, we meet about every other month. We usually meet in the courthouse. We appreciate public showing up, because without, you can't vote, of course, but you can give us ideas, and you can see what we're doing, and you can volunteer and help us in what we're doing, because we want to keep the Republicans vital, especially in these years that there's no election for federal. So we need to keep everyone going all the time. The Republican Central Committee is kept up with each township has a female and a male in each township. Sometimes they're husband and wife, sometimes they're just man and woman. But they have to live in the township to be, so just because you live in Hollister, you don't go by that. The townships, like I live in Hollister, but my township is Oliver. So you have to make sure what township you're in, and you can find that out on your voter registration card, I believe. Is that right, Stacy? And it will tell you what township you're in. To be on the Central Committee board, and like I said, every township gets 2 people. That is, you go and you file, usually in March.
It'll be the end of February and 26th.
But you have to file like you're wanting to run for an office, which you are. You file by then, pay your due, whatever it costs, not very much, otherwise I wouldn't be on it. But then you vote in, usually in August. It's not November. When is it, Steve?
That's right, it is the August election when that is done.
That's when you're voted on by the people in the community, especially in your community. And that's how you become on the Republican Party Central Committees. It's a great group to be with, but, because you're, is that hot?
I think so, I'm sorry.
So anyway, but we like for visitors come, because we want the community to know what we're doing. It's never closed doors. It's always open for you to come and find out what we're doing. And right now, because it is in between year, and we're not having Lincoln Days this year, we're going to provide or have a group. And we planned it for Flag Day, which is the 14th of June. And it's gonna be an ice cream social. So forget about your diets on that day, just come and we're gonna have politicians there. You can meet them, probably maybe have 1 or 2 speeches, maybe not. We don't have it all finalized, but we're gonna have a fun day. And we're gonna have one here in Shadow Rock Park. Like, let's see here, times are Shadow Rock Park is like 10 to 12 that morning. And then we're gonna go to the Rexplex in Branson from 2 to 4.
Do I get ice cream free if I go to both?
I hope so, because I plan on it. And that is a day I'm gonna forget the diet. But we hope to bring your kids, bring anyone. They can be Democrat, maybe we'll sway them over, I don't know. But it's gonna be a fun day, and we want to keep it up. And any questions you have to the politicians that are there, to the county people that are there, in whatever position, we want to make sure you know what the Republicans are doing, what they've got in ideas, and we always need new ideas. So that's about all I know.
Can you repeat the times again? Sorry.
That's what Shane was gonna help you with a while ago.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shane can come up and do it now.
Shadow Rock, 10 to 12,
Yep,
and Rexplex, 2 to 4.
just wanna get it so we get it out there.
Yes,
Is that a Saturday?
yes, ma'am. And it's Flag Day. So we are going to have a bunch of flags. And we hope to have some that the little kids can take home with them. Maybe even tell them a little bit about what the flag means and how you're supposed to treat it. Because it is a symbol, it's a national symbol, and we don't want to mistreat our symbol. I was surprised the other day, the eagle is our national bird, that they've been on the endanger list, and then they got them off the endanger list, now they're back on it again.
Yep.
So we really have to protect that bird.
Susan, the only hit.
Day before.
Okay. Nothing.
Okay.
I apologize.
No problem. Any other questions? Any questions about the Central Committee, how you can get on it, how you can come and be with us?
Yes.
Yes,
So what days? You have it every other month, but.
Yes.
But what, is there a specific day?
Stanley's at Monday or Tuesdays? Tuesdays, I believe, ma'am.
It's changed a little bit, but I'm pretty sure, and I'm not on the committee, I just used to be, and my wife still is.
The next meeting is Tuesday the 4th at 6:30 at the courthouse.
Thank you,
Thank
Julie.
you. Okay. And it's usually in the,
PM, right?
yeah. Commission hearing room. Thank you. Anything else? Any other questions?
And Susan, just one more time to let them know, this is an elected office, folks. It's not like a president of a club or something like that. It's an elected office. You file the same time and do everything the same as like a county official would, correct?
Stephanie?
Like a county, same filing date as your county official. It's held every 2 years, like your state representative. When your state representative runs, the committee members will run, okay? And it's held for the same amount of time. If no one's on the ballot besides you, it's not on the ballot.
You're just automatically in. But
yeah.
if you have an appoint someone against you,
Right.
then it will be on the ballot because you have to decide.
Right. And if
But-
no one runs for the position, then the committee does special appointment to fill the
And you
seat.
should talk about the pay for this, because it's high, you know.
It is. It's-
Same as the mayor, we all get paid the same.
Do you
Yes.
have to have a petition or signatures to get on the ballot to
No,
be
you
on?
have to be there in
Oh, you were?
February, March, and
You
have
just file your petition, but you don't have to have
You
other
file your
signatures.
name. There's no
Okay.
petition. You just go in and file, pay a little bit, and
Okay.
then you're on the ballot.
It's an official public office.
Yes, yes. The fee is $3.
Oh.
I mean, you know, don't eat a cookie that day. You have the $3. Okay. Anything else? Thank you all for listening to me.
Thank you, Susan.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Susan. So now we're gonna go around the room. I see a couple of candidates here today, a couple elected officials, so we will go around the room. We will go ahead and start with a couple of the candidates. And I would like to just say, if you are watching online, anybody, Republican candidates, you are more than welcome to come to the meetings. I know we have about a couple months left before the municipal election, so we will be inviting you to next month. However, any of our meetings, you're more than welcome to come to, and if we can at all, we'll get you up here to introduce yourself. So, first of all, I see Dawn Muller, who is running for the Forsyth School Board. So if you would like to come up here and maybe introduce yourself, and maybe why you're seeking to run for school board.
Hi, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Dawn Muller, and I made the decision to run for Forsyth School Board on the April election. I am a mom. I have a son that is a sophomore in the Forsyth School District. My family and I are very involved in the Forsyth School District, and we look forward to being more of a voice for the school and the community.
Thank you.
safe this go around.
I am, but thank you for the continued support.
Would you like to, I mean, you're here, do you?
I just want to say, I'm Scott Novak, Ward 1 Alderman for City of Forsyth, and I wasn't opposed, so appreciate the support, and hope I've been treating everybody's interest like it's supposed to.
All right. Good to have you. See, looks like next candidate will be Julie Abishon, who's running for the mayor in the city of Forsyth. Right up.
Because everybody in this room knows me, but the people online, some of them don't, so.
Absolutely.
All right. Hi, most of you know me, I am Julie Abishon. I was up here before because I ran for the 155th, so you know my values, they align with the Republican platform. I looked at the records and I found out that last time our current mayor ran, she ran unopposed, and at the last minute someone decided to do a write-in candidate thing for him. And he got 40% of Ward 1 of votes. So that kind of tells me that maybe people weren't happy with our current selection, who ran against Eric Burleson on the Democrat ticket. So if you don't know anything about our current mayor, please give me a call. We'd be happy to talk. And I appreciate your support and your vote come April.
All right, did I miss any candidates for the municipal election command? See, we'll go around the room. Mr. Plummer, did you have anything today?
I don't have an update, but I will just say to everyone in the room, Shane and I have just finished our first month serving together in the commission office. It's been a blessing. You all have done a great job electing a good person to fulfill that role. We're able to work together really well. He's very productive and very supportive of everything that's going on in the county. So just want to say thanks to Shane and everyone else that supported him during his campaign as well. So thank you.
Thank you. All right. Ms. Stephanie Spencer, do you have anything to add for today or anything you would like to go over?
You want to stand here?
Whatever you want to do.
Yes.
He's going to get you either way. So.
Hey, I'm gonna get you on film no matter where you go, Stephanie.
All right, I just want to echo what Shane talked about. Our April elections affect us intimately every day, and we have the lowest turnout for voters. I do have compilation ballots. Our office has been furiously proofing ballots. We just got it finished. These will be on the website later today. If you want one, you're more than welcome to have one. Also, just a quick, there are a few entities having what we call a no election. So if you don't see them on the ballot, that's why. Schools, fire districts, ambulance, water districts, if they have equal number candidates for equal number seats that are open, they do not have to have an election. They can just, those candidates will be elected by acclamation at the time of the election. But cities, whether they have that, which is why we talked about Miriam Woods, if they have, it doesn't matter how many candidates they have, they still have to hold an election. We do have one write-in for Miriam Woods, and that anybody that wants to call in and find out who that is are more than welcome to share that with you. As you know, the clerk's office is always busy. We just worked with the commission and finalized the budget, and we got the financial statement posted in the paper. We always need election judges, you know that. We have 4 polling places that will not be open this April. It is North Branson, the high school, Mount Branson at Tantone Industries, Oakmont, which is out by Ridgedale, and then Falls Parkway, which is the Freedom Encounter Theater. So we're just chugging along, getting things done, and if you have any questions, you want to know how things are done, just come by and let us know. We're here for you. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephanie. And I was on her website earlier. I appreciate the ease of being able to go through there. She's got the candidate list right out there on the front page. It's easy to find, so if you want to look at that, it's very user friendly. So, all right. Does anybody have anything else they would like to add? Before I think we're going to probably dismiss a little bit early today for the board meeting afterwards. It's going to take a few minutes. So, does anybody have anything they would like to add? Anything we forgot to cover?
Once again, Shane, any organizations or candidates, anything that conservative, if they want us to get the information out, just send it to us.
Okay.
We treat everyone equally, you know, especially during elections. If there's a candidate sends me something, I'll send their stuff out, like a meeting or something, a fundraiser, whatever,
Yep.
and I'll do the same for the other candidates. We,
Okay.
you know, in a municipal election, they don't have to put on the ballot whether they're Republican or Democrat. So it's very important to actually know who carries Republican and Democrat philosophies.
Sure.
Pause that.
I can't. It's live. You wanted to end the meeting?
Yeah, so if nobody has anything at this time, we're going to go ahead and end the Facebook Live portion of the meeting. And you guys can continue to, we'll have around, stick around